Hello, Capricorns. Welcome to your year ahead tarot reading. This is what is the energy of the upcoming next 12 months. And I am not going to play around. We are going to get into your reading. Hope everybody's happy, healthy, safe, doing well, and had a wonderful new year. Okay, we're going to get your cards laid out. I had this energy of you really stressing, and ignore that noise. Our screen door is broken. My son needs to replace it and hasn't done it yet. But anyhow, I had this image of you guys really stressing over something, being really caught up in your head, and you're thinking about your finances, you're thinking about building your financial security. And that's kind of the image that I get when it comes to 2022. And some of you may even be trying to build some sort of empire for yourself. Okay, let's start with the card under the deck. The Emperor in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse suggests somebody feeling like they have no control. There's this lack of security. There have been these delays in building your empire. That's exactly what comes to me. An emperor is in charge of his empire. He is the protector. The emperor is the builder of the deck. He's the builder in the deck, I should say. He builds things. He protects it. He's in charge. He's large and in charge. And there just seems to be this friction of like feeling like things are out of your control. So let's dive in. Okay, the energy from, or the summary of this past year has been the Tower in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse is telling me that in the past, you've had a tower moment. You've gone through something very, very shocking, Capricorn, something that really rocked your world, and you felt like everybody was against you and everything came crashing down. You didn't understand why, but it happened. But this is the universe's way of correcting our path. This is the universe's intervention, per se, and breaking down things that are built on a false foundation. I'm no exception. I'm a Capricorn. You know, you build things up on a false foundation, you think it's secure, and then it comes crashing down. With this in the reverse, I feel like you coming out of that. In 2021, you were working on coming out of that tower moment, recovering from it. So the energy that your summary of 2021 was rebuild. I had this tower moment. My life came crashing down around me. Everything went wrong. In 2017, 18, 19, 20, you know, it just seems like you were bombarded with circumstances. And now 2021 brought in a chance of recovery. And the lessons that you had to learn in 2021. 10 of Cups in the reverse. This was shattering a dream. This was a sense of reality, that there is no such thing as perfect. This was also releasing that idea of that happy home, that when I say that, I mean we may have over fantasized our relationships, our homes, our families. And when I say family, I'm talking about the family within your home, your significant other, your children. And you had to go through this upset. That there was a tower moment that may have crashed your whole family life. And the lesson you had to learn from it was about picking yourself up. I feel like some may have kept yourselves down for so long, dwelling on what you thought should have been, or maybe what you thought should have been yours, dwelling on that lack, okay, that dwelling on that sense of, but for some of you may even have been betrayals, okay. And 2021 was really huge for you, Capricorn, in your recovery, in your healing, okay. And what you are hoping for in 2022, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. How fitting. The cards are just telling a story here. The Eight of Swords in the reverse is release. Releasing yourself. Getting out of your head. Overcoming those anxieties and those fears. You know, you were caught in your head over this so-called utopia that came crashing down. And it left you stuck. And now, 2022, you are moving past that. You're getting out of your head. You're no longer being held captive of your past. The past is not holding you back anymore in 2022. And what is motivating this? Ace of Swords in the reverse. You're tired of being lied to. You're tired of your victories and your accomplishments being stolen. So, in this release, this card is going to turn upright and you're going to have victory. You're bound and determined to conquer this past. You're bound and determined to have victory. You're seeing things with mental clarity. Your mind was all blocked up and all fogged up. You couldn't see the forest for the trees. And you did not want to face the truth. Now, 2022, I feel like you're being faced with that truth. And this is going to slowly turn upright and you're going to see your future with total clarity. You're going to know what you want. You're going to know where you're going and who you're going with. Okay? I feel like that there was a situation in the past, maybe even someone from the past that you kept holding on to. I think you're taking the sword and you're cutting it. I feel like there's this cutting of ties. Cutting of soul ties. Cutting of karmic ties. And releasing karmic relationships. Okay, what is going to be challenging you in this process? Now, this is just the overall view. We break it down by categories in here. But the general theme, you know, you came in not lacking control, but you are going to get control. What was the card underneath? Page of Wands in the reverse. So you were your own catalyst for failure. Your own catalyst of being held back. But let's see what your challenge is. The Queen of Wands. I'm hearing be careful not to get too egotistical. Okay? I feel as though you're being challenged also. Okay, not to let ego get to your head. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's one of the things. But for a lot, this is about you're being challenged to find that inner confidence, that inner beauty, being a little bit more ambitious in your goals. Not being so timid. maybe even being challenged to take some risks. Let's face it, Capricorn. You don't like uncertainty. You like everything to be planned out, well organized. You don't take risks. You're very, very conservative. If it's risky, there's any slight bit of risk, it's like, no, you say no automatically. I'm not doing that. Too risky. I feel like you need to have a little bit of confidence and be a little bit more bold. That is your challenge, is to be bold. Take some risks. Have that confidence and that courage to take those risks. Okay, now next card that we are going to look at is your love life. The Star card. Aquarius energy. Some of you may have an Aquarius in your future in 2022. But the Star card is telling me like your wishes and dreams coming true in 2022 in regards to your love life. There is this sense of new hope, and I feel like destiny is taking control. I feel like that there could be somebody coming into your life, maybe even a Leo for some of you, or a fire sign, or even an Aries, maybe. But I feel as though that everything that you've been trying to manifest is coming to you. There's this new sense of hope, this new sense of like refreshed energy. I feel like the divine is about to step in and say, okay, here's your person. There's something happening that is divinely guided in your love life in 2022. And your work, career, your finances, 2 of Cups. There could be a soulmate connection that is happening in regards to your money and career. A partnership. I feel like these two are going hand in hand. Through your work, you may be meeting somebody, okay? And combining your finances, becoming a household. I'm going to flat out say this, Capricorn. You could move in with somebody. And you're combining your household. This is not just a love relationship, a business relationship. Maybe you're going to be working together on a business. So you're going to have your best friend, you're going to have your lover, you're going to have your business partnership. I feel like that these two are going to be intertwined somehow. Your overall well-being is the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like this is connected to your challenge. Okay, because your overall well-being, being the 6, is a lack of victory. So there's still this sense of lack of confidence. And I'm hearing you may fall off the horse in some area of life. But when you fall, you get back on that horse and try again. So, okay, my guides are talking to me and they're telling me there could be a delay in your success. It may not happen immediately in 2022. It may be in the second half or latter part of the year. But I feel like maybe there is going to be a sense of success here. But there's a delay in that. And on a spiritual level, 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. If you were hoping and wishing on the return of a soulmate, somebody may have abandoned you or walked away, that's what this is. So, we got soulmate connections here. We've got wishes coming true, delays, and I feel like, You know, there is a partnership in money, delay in success of your overall well-being, and on a spiritual level, this could be your belief system, or this could be spiritual ties to people. But this is like somebody returning that had either you walked away from them or they walked away from you. And hopes, wishes, and dreams. You know, I feel like I want to say that somebody's a soul tie is being divinely guided back to you. And things have been very unclear as to the direction. Okay? So there is this focus of things healing, and you releasing the anxiety over all this, having that confidence. You may be tempted to cut somebody off, but I think that somebody is coming back. I really do. Is this a romantic? Could be, maybe not. But in your love life and your relationships, there's definitely something being divinely guided and being orchestrated by the divine here. This could also be representing, if it's not somebody returning from your past, this could be you returning to your roots of your spirituality, your belief system, getting back on track, something that you may have abandoned that you are picking up again. And you are having a second view, a second look at something, some sort of viewpoint, some sort of spirituality. Whether it is Christianity or whether it is New Age, maybe you were a tarot reader and you abandoned your cards and you're returning to that. Or astrology. Or maybe you haven't been to church in a long time and you are going back. Take that as it resonates. Now, we are going to look at what you are going to be focusing on primarily in 2022. So this gives a lot of information about your spirituality, about your finances, and a lot about your personal relationships in 2022. But your primary focus, oh my, the Lover's card. Capricorn, this is going to be your year for love, let me tell you. You know, we've got soulmate written all over that. The divine is bringing you your soulmate. If you're single. If you are in a coupled relationship, I can't say there's going to be a breakup, but there could be. This could be that this was the start. If this is not recovering, this is the start of things going south and a release and cutting things off, being confused to allow your soulmate to come in. But that's for some. For others of you, if you're in a connection, this could be deepening that connection, taking it to a higher level. But you're going to be really focused on your partnerships in 2022. An important lesson for 2022 is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is change that is coming. Okay, shifting your focus. You know, I always said that before that a lot of us have been really focused on our finances. You may be shifting your focus and not as much on your financial security as your personal relationships. So if you were focused on finances, business, and that was your center stage, and you tossed personal relationships, romance to the side. I'm guilty of that myself, okay? There's a change in your focus. And this is about rolling with the change, and this is progressing forward. This is going to the next level, going to the next step. This is, some of you could be changing residence. For some of you, the lesson could be leaving an old love behind. An old love connection that you've been holding on to allow and welcome in your soulmate. But there is so much in here about somebody returning. So I think I have a couple groups. but this is a general read, so take what resonates. And let's get into your overall direction. Queen of Cups. Getting in touch with your emotions and your heart space. Embracing that. Developing your intuition. But taking it into context, the theme of this reading, where it seems things are going. This is embracing and receiving your heart's desire. Beautiful read. Beautiful. So let's get just a couple other cards here. Additional messages from Spirit. Debilitated. So this is kind of like the energy up here with the Tower in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, and your focus, your goal, trying to get out of this mindset, out of this debilitated. You've got different roads and confusion. This all is tying in. And the 14th card of the tarot deck is the Temperance. Again, we get healing. You know, some past pain and hurt that has kept you debilitated, that has kept you held back, held down, kept you hostage. This is getting out of that, releasing that energy, moving forward. So let's go ahead and let's see any additional messages. Three of Water. The Three of Water does represent that sadness, that heartbreak. And this is, I'm hearing reflection and growth. So the heartbreak that you suffered in the past, that has kept you debilitated, that you're going in a different direction in 2022, was meant to make you grow. And there were definitely lessons to be learned. I feel like a lot of lessons dealing with self-love, self-appreciation. And all your suffering has not gone unnoticed. Two of Earth. Protection. The Bear is speaking to me about being protected. Somebody stepping up. There's a huge, giant change happening. And somebody stepping up and taking you in, being your protector. This is a beautiful read, Capricorn. So, a lot of positive changes that is happening for you in 2022. And I am going to leave your reading there. And make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will see you in the next video. Love you all, and blessed be.